We have a quick one today, guys, but you won't want to miss it, trust me. Last week we brought a full-blown 90s car to life, like straight from a VHS tape. And I must say, I think it turned out really cool. But some of you might be wondering, where are we going with this? I mean, where is this car supposed to go anyway? And that sparked an idea. Let's build a town. A believable, detailed, small American rural town. With history, character, and stories to tell. After a lot of research, I finally came up with a name. Wiyoh Falls. A small town founded in the late 1800s or something like that. I'll tell you more about its backstory throughout the video, but for now, let's focus on the modeling side. And I figured, why not start with a welcome sign? You know, like those signs you see on the side of the road when you enter a town. So, my incredible peeps, what is Wiyoh Falls? It is a town that was founded in the late 1800s, during a complex and often uneasy time of settlement. While the town was shaped by colonial ambition, the land itself holds much older roots. You know, its history deeply tied to native tradition that still echo beneath the surface. And at the heart of it all, the falls. Powerful, timeless, a sight to behold. They've witnessed everything, and in a quiet way, they remember more than anyone else ever could. It's a big challenge, building an entire town from scratch, one polygon at a time. But sharing that process with you all on YouTube makes it so much more rewarding. You know, I feel like this channel is evolving into something more personal, more creative, and way more exciting than just posting one random asset a week and calling it done. So just like with the car, I'm using the mirror modifier here. You work on one side of the sign and boom! The other side mirrors it flawlessly. I wasn't quite sure what shape I wanted in the end. So, as you can see, I tried out a few different options. And this is the one I ended up with. For the texture, I wanted warm colors. Something that instantly makes you feel at home, the moment you see the sign. I imagine Wiyoh Falls as a charming tourist spot, full of cozy little shops and cafes. Nestled among mountains, where the falls originate, and maybe near a lake, where the water finally settles. How poetic is that? So, as usual, I've experimented with different wood textures. I do this quite a lot, and sometimes simple assets like this take way more time than I expect. But hey, in the end, I usually get exactly what I was aiming for. Here, I'm creating planes with alpha maps so I can apply the text onto the sign separately. This way, the wood texture stays intact and the text is on its very own layer. Which means I can tweak things like the color without having to redo the whole texture. If you want to be part of this adventure, just hit subscribe. Engage with me in the comments, like, share, all that good stuff. It really helps, and I truly appreciate it. At this point, I'm creating a white outline for the sign to match the reference I'm using. It adds a nice visual pop and helps the shape stand out. Alright, so I just make it thinner because it was a little thick. I ended up going with a blue color, since there was already a lot of green in the scene. And that's it, guys. Fully imported into Unreal. It's simple, sure, but honestly, I really like how it turned out. So like I said, it's a shorter one this week, but I've been deep in the process, sketching and developing Wiyoh Falls on paper. There's a lot more coming, and I can't wait to show you what's next. So see you around, you incredible peeps. Love y'all.